Welcome to Michigan Condo Voices, where real co-owners and real Michigan communities come together. We break down the issues that matter most with clarity and transparency. Let's get into today's episode.
Hi everyone, I'm Stephanie with Michigan Condo Voices. One of the most common misunderstandings in HOA and condo governance is the idea that once a vendor is hired, whether it's a contractor, insurance broker, attorney, or management company, the board's responsibility ends. But it doesn't. Hiring vendors is not the same as outsourcing accountability. Let's talk about vendor oversight, what it is, why it matters, and how governance problems quietly emerge when oversight fades. To understand vendor oversight, we first need to be clear about the board's role. Vendor oversight means the board remains responsible for how vendors are selected, what work they are authorized to perform, how contracts are reviewed and approved, how performance is monitored, and whether services align with the association's best interests. Even when a management company coordinates vendors, the fiduciary duty stays with the board. Oversight is not micromanagement, it's governance. Problems don't usually start with bad vendors, they start with blurred responsibility. In struggling associations, oversight issues often show up in predictable ways, such as vendors being treated as decision makers instead of service providers. Long standing relationships go unquestioned, contracts renewed without review, work approved without clear scopes or competitive bids, and co owner concerns being dismissed as vendor issues. Over time, this creates distance between boards and the consequences of the decisions being made in their name. And when something goes wrong, accountability becomes unclear or worse, deflected. This is where the difference between delegation and abdication really matters. Delegation means assigning tasks while retaining responsibility. Abdication means stepping away entirely. Healthy boards ask questions, review contracts, understand what they're approving, expect documentation, and course correct when needed. Boards that abdicate oversight may believe they're avoiding conflict, but they're often creating larger risk. Vendor oversight also plays a major role in community trust. From a co owner perspective, lack of oversight often looks like inconsistent repairs, rising costs without explanation, repeated mistakes, and silence when issues are raised. This is when co owners begin to disengage or document everything, not because they want conflict, but because clarity is missing. Transparency in vendor relationships builds confidence, opacity erodes it. Vendors support associations, they don't govern them. Strong boards understand that oversight isn't about control, it's about stewardship. And sometimes the most important governance work happens quietly in how decisions are reviewed, questioned, and owned. Clarity doesn't come all at once, it comes one step at a time. Take care, everyone. Thanks for listening.